All right, on this shelf, I'm going to point out a couple things. This right here, super, super fast sellers. So those I will point out to you in the back where they are, but you might want to always keep an eye on them. This is pretty fast too. Okay, here's an example of where, because my containers are gone, my spacing got all messed up. So there's no room for that mango chipotle whenever I get it back. I think it happened down here maybe. But yeah, if you keep the containers there, I mean, it looks no worse to have the container than it does to have the empty space. This one right here, by the way, needs to be done. I have it in the back. Forgot to put it on the table, I think. Let's see. Often when I see one like this, I'll go ahead and grab that and bring it forward. That way everything's pulled toward the front and we don't have some really, really shallow rows and some really deep rows. Another hint, you guys may or may not know this, but if there's a bunch in the back on these shelves, you can actually add a fifth one, especially on the center stack, because there's a space up underneath here. So if you have one or two that you need extra and you don't want to store them in the back, you might be able to fit them on the shelf. Also, you can fit one long ways like that, so it would be two if you also want to keep from having to put stuff in the back. Sometimes when it makes it to the back, it doesn't get restocked. I don't love this, so I'm going to take that and I'm just going to put these back down. That way everything is uniform there. Same thing here. The spacing get messed up. I'm going to shove it all down, but I'd rather see it like that than on a stack of two, because that keeps our spacing correct. All right, and I'm going to fix all these. So that's just kind of a general deal on that. These down here, I think everybody's pretty good on these. You can just familiarize yourself. Some of them that I might have extras in the back at this point would be beets. Sometimes there might be extra mushrooms. Every once in a blue moon there's been extra of the pickles. So if you just look at that every now and again and just kind of get in your head whether there's extras, then you'll know if you have something you can restock.